Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. I'm going to share this real quick on Facebook, if it'll let me. It's going to make me log in on my phone for real. Gemma, being a tool. Ugh. Okay. Posted to Facebook. There we go. You're such a dork. She just loves getting on here and seeing everybody. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Hey there, John. Hey, Johnny, what's going on? Hey, John. Hey, 83, how you doing? Lisa says, hey, jammers. Hey there, sis. Hey, Ian, how you doing tonight, buddy? Everything's heating up this time of year, and it gets epic. So lots and lots of good stuff coming on this week. I hope you guys enjoy it. I do want to say this, though. If you become a member of the channel, you will get to see all my content before it's out. So the people that are members of the channel right now, I've got videos uploaded until next Wednesday. Not this coming up, but the following Wednesday. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of them. A lot of them, PA. Hey there, Bill. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Brandon. Yes, I have. Yep, I've had the boat out. I've got a video coming on. I believe it's Saturday will be that video, or maybe it's next Wednesday. I don't know. I got a video coming up though where I had Gemma and Ruby out on that boat, and they absolutely love it. There was a lot of room in that boat, and yeah, they loved it. I mean, it was great. They were comfortable, relaxed. They just enjoyed their day out catching the sun rays and watching Daddy catch fish. So it was a good time. I'm definitely looking forward to doing a lot more of that. Awesome. I'm glad you got him, Ian. Glad you got him. Buffering. I hope I'm not buffering on everybody's ends. My internet's been crap today for sure. Found your first morels. Well, good job, Bill. Hey there, Mark. How you doing, buddy? Mark says hi, jammers. Oh, you're scrapping out castor glands. There you go. Yeah, I've got quite a few glands saved up for myself in the freezer right now. Max, I'm not a big fan of that anymore just because of how low that water's been. I fished it a lot as a kid, but that is so shallow anymore. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Hey there, Max. Yeah, that boat, it's a beautiful boat. Like I mentioned before, my buddy Rich, that you guys used to see a lot of videos here of, he's moving to Florida this week. So, but he passed that boat on to me. It's been a couple years ago, and it needed some repairs. And Rick put in the work and got it all repaired, and it's working great. So I've got a live well in that thing, and it's a huge upgrade from anything I've ever had in my life. So I'm honored to have it, and I just absolutely love it. And the fact that my dogs love it so much, it's wonderful. So I'm super excited about that. And I'll have it out again tomorrow. There's should be a few videos coming up with that boat. So I've been using it a lot. Thanks, AP. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Oh yeah, yeah, those yep, when they're 14 to 17, it's a blast. Yep. Hey Don, how you doing, buddy? Tell the girls I said hey. Hey there, Rick. Oh yeah, definitely needed. Yep, it's nice to have. So hey there, second floor. Uh I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't think so. They're super shallow because I'm still doing good in the shallows. I've been killing it all week. It's definitely roomy, Bill. Yeah, it's crazy because it's only a 14 foot, but it's super wide. It's a really wide boat. They're in the really shallow stuff, second floor. I mean, if you're not in inches of water, you're out too deep. Wow, I'm surprised, AP. I mean, they're really at their tail end right now. I mean, where they started running early and yeah, morels are about done for the season. Even the fiddleheads, guys, if you haven't picked them, I've got a cooking video coming out tomorrow where I did the bullhead and the fiddleheads tonight. And I'm telling you, those fiddleheads, they're all about gone too far. So if you want to get out and get some, you got to get out now. And it's a lot of picking through to find the edible ones right now. So yeah, I absolutely love the boat. Yeah. No, we have 2 AP. We've had, quite a few freezes. I mean, we've been getting frost warnings and all that stuff, but I don't know. I think we're still I think it's just running to the end. I'm sure you can, John. Yep, I'm sure you can. As far as I know, morel mushrooms are all in the upper north, northeast and part of the northwest, so 6 inches deep right in the grass. Well, I mean, you'd know if they were there, you'd be pushing them around, but the rain wouldn't help you, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah, definitely lucky to get some because it's really at the end right now, people are still picking some, but I got into the whites last week and I don't normally get into them till after Memorial Day up here, so yeah, things are way ahead, so yeah, in the area. Yeah, there's still should be some around, but they might be PA. I don't know. I don't know much about Pennsylvania, but they might be done there. They very well might be. If you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I see I've only got 16 thumbs up and there's 48 viewers right now. I do want to show you a couple things this week, guys. If you guys see, if you're keeping up with my videos, like I said, some of the people that are members to the channel, they're already watching these videos. Okay, they watch them the day that I upload. I'm already uploaded until the following Wednesday. Like I'm way ahead with great videos too. I mean, I got some epic stuff coming up, guys. I have been catching a lot of master angler awards galore lately. I've been getting giant pumpkin seeds, bluegills, crappies. I got into some big crappies the other day. Rock bass, a bunch of largemouth, smallmouth. I've got a video coming out with some really big smallmouths. A lot of great stuff. Hey there, Tony. Glad you mentioned that. I also have a trout video coming out. I believe that's on Wednesday. I think that's my Wednesday video, but yes, I got a brookie video coming out. So lots of good stuff, guys. A lot of good videos on the way. I'm working my tail off to just back up the content, and I'm going to start trying to throw cooking videos. If you noticed before, I threw that cooking video on a random day. I think it was Thursday. I'm going to start trying to throw in stuff like that in the middle of my days. So, like tomorrow, I'm going to put in a cooking video on a Monday. You'll just start getting random clips here and there. So I'm just trying to work my butt off and make the channel as best as I can. But yeah, anymore, Kevin, I don't even plant until after Memorial Day. I have tried in the past before Memorial Day, but I swear to God, every time I do, we get a frost. And sure, you can cover plants, but I plant a pretty big garden when I do it, and yeah, I won't be able to cover them all. So, oh, it's been nuts, Bill. I've been catching so many big fish lately. And I was in Lewiston the other day, fished a whole new lake up there in Lewiston. Tomorrow, I'm going to be heading up that way again to a whole different lake. So, trying to, I have several lakes up that way that I'd like to fish this season, and then I'll start working my way west. I want to get over by Houghton Lake. I definitely want to fish Houghton Lake this season. Never done that before, but I got a lot of places around that way I want to fish. So, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. And the cooking videos, I used to do it where I was talking as I did it. I'm gonna start doing it more like that last video where it's kind of a quicker video, but I put the recipe underneath of how I'm doing things, and I just think it turns out better that way. So, all right, sorry about that, Rob. Well, I want to show you guys while we're on here. Today, I thought I'd pull some stuff out. This is my panty harness. You guys have probably seen it already. I've been using it on a lot of videos and stuff. This is the white one. What I wanted to show though is the two plastics that I've been using by Freedom Baits on my panty harnesses, okay? And I'm telling you, you're going to see the videos coming up this week. They're insane. I catch so many giant panfish everywhere I've been. It doesn't matter the lake or body of water I catch them with, but this is the 2-inch Apache. All right, absolutely a cool lure. Those two little legs in the back, they swim so nice. But all I'm doing with these, it's great because these two balls they got on them work perfectly for hooking up to these harnesses. I just seem to put the hooks just right for the spread, but I put the one hook through the first ball, second hook through the second ball. I mean, just straight through. Nothing fancy about it, just right through it. And I'm telling you guys, that right there is a panfish slaying machine. Like, this is the one I used in my last video. This will be the one up in Lewiston, was using the 2-inch Apache. So you'll get to see that this week. It's pretty epic, and they last. I mean, I caught a lot of fish on one of these. Sure, they tear the tentacles off first, but I'm telling you, these two balls will stay on the hook for the longest time. You're not going to lose. I mean, they just stay on there. I caught bass, pike. I caught so many big fish on this the other day. Truly unbelievable. Had a lot of fun with it. The other plastic that I have been using, I know it does, but those are the lakes I like, Brandon. I think those are better lakes in general. I really love shallow lakes, especially ones with weed beds. They're easy to find where the fish are because those fish are all going to be around the weeds. On this one, I do want to show that I'm starting to put the 1/4-inch bead, steel bead, on all of these. They're eventually going to be on all of my panty pounders and everything, because I'm finding that that is the perfect weight for throwing. I mean, with a 4-pound test, you can throw this a long way with that 1/4-inch BB. So it's pretty awesome. I'm going to start making all of them like this. I just ordered a bunch more of these 1/4-inch BBs. But the next bait I want to show you guys here, um, hook them in the ball. Yep. The next bait here is the 2-inch Hornet. Okay, same thing, same concept. They got the two balls. I put the first hook through the first ball, just like that. Second hook through the second ball. And I mean, like I said, there's no special, I'm not threading it any special way, just right through the middle of the ball. That's it. And then I just kind of push it up over the head of the hook just so it's hidden a little more. But again, guys, this, I've done several videos now using this. My one big panfish video that's come out already that you guys seen, this is what I was using, same setup. This is pretty crazy in the water. Those blades on this thing make that tail just dance so it swims while you're reeling it in. There's no fish passing this up. Again, bass, pike, you name it. I haven't been able to get away from them with these. It's funny. I'll be after panfish using 4-pound test on my ultralight, and I've got pike just smashing these things. I went through, I think I had 6 of these bust off on me the other day. It's 10-pound test, but pike will just, so I'm not even trying to get them, but the pike hammer these things. So yeah, absolutely love them. But again, these are the two plastics that I'm using right now from Freedom Baits, the 2-inch Apache and the 2-inch Hornet. Epic, epic plastics for a harness. Just telling you right now, you got to give these a try, guys, because they are just really great. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to be heading up north again. I think Rick's still coming with me. I haven't heard from him today about it, but I think he is. But I'm going to head up north tomorrow and fish a whole new lake in the boat again. And I'm excited to do it because this time of year, it's just great. You really can't go wrong fishing this time of year for panfish. They're easy to find. No matter where you go, you're going to find them in the shallow water. I don't care what lake you're on. They're going to be up hugging the shallows. Best time of day to go. Normally you would think early morning, late evening. No, that's when the weather's hot. This time of year, best time to go is when the sun is out, because that's when those fish are up there in the water trying to get warmed up. You know, that water still isn't all that warm. So as it warms, they're enjoying that heat. They go up as shallow as they can to try and take in the heat. So that's what's going on right now as far as the fish go. Bass are bedding right now. That means bluegills will be bedding right soon, probably this week. I mean, they come right after the bass. So it's going to be, I mean, things are kicking into gear pretty fast. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Get out while you can, because the next couple weeks are just going to be Really great fishing. You bought that, cool, man. Yeah, you can't go wrong with those plastics. They are really great. Yeah, I really want to get out on the bay this year and try these for walleye because, I, like I said, even the big fish, there's nothing that passes them up. They look way too good in the water to to be passed up by anything. So, oh, it's gonna be fun, Max. It's gonna be fun. Thanks, John. See, I think our lakes, it's funny because at first I was saying our lakes are way ahead, but to be honest, okay, to be totally honest, our lakes are actually this year on time. Okay, I mentioned this in the last video. I was feeling like they were ahead because normally the bass are spawning after Memorial Day still, but that's not a good thing. Okay, the reason bass opens on Memorial Day weekend is because they're supposed to be done bedding or close to done bedding around that time, the season the way that it is. However, as these weird springs have been with the temperature changes, bass have been starting to spawn later in the season. So by the time the season opens, they might be pulling them off the beds left and right, which I just hate. It drives me nuts when I see that. But it's great to see that fish are actually on time this year. The bass have already started spawning. I pulled some off of beds the other day, which was a riot. Release them right back as fast as you can. Don't play around with them because they got to get back on them beds so that the eggs don't get messed with. But yeah, it's that time of year, folks. It's going to be great. So, hey Brian, how you doing, buddy? Getting them up north too, Jim. Yeah, big crappie and bluegills. I mean, I bet you the whole lower peninsula right now is on fire. So, hey, Fresh Start. All you got to do is go to my website. I will post it right here. Um, and yeah, you just go to that and you can order my panty harnesses there. Now, to get the plastics that go on these, you're going to want to go to freedombaits.com. That's baits with a Z. But you can get my harnesses there at LToutdoorslureco.com. So, best time of year for trout fishing. It's really good right now, Homestead, but personally, I think it's best later. I like it in June, right around July, because that's the time of year that the majority of the fishermen are kind of taking that back seat. And so you don't have the crowds, and the fishing to me just gets better in the summer. I mean, those fish are still going to be there. They're going to be hiding under all them undercut banks and all the shade. They're easy to find. So, hey, John, Bay City tomorrow. Yeah, I think it is gonna rain a little, but I don't know. There was so much rain the past couple days. I think it's gonna be a mess down there. Oh, I know. Same here, Kevin. Yep, the tires. I love seeing it, man. Those tires, that's what I've always called them too. Yep. When I was a kid, that's what I thought was in the water for the longest time was a bunch of tires until I realized those are beds. Fish beds do look just like tires. Hey there, Williams. How you doing, Adam? Beat you to it, sis. Hey there, Terrible. How you doing, buddy? Called the sheriff because she seen your gray wolf video. Oh, your pre-spawn is just starting. See, we're starting already up here, Terrible. We've got the bass are already on beds. I was catching them off beds the other day. The panfish have they've been pre-spawn for a couple weeks. They've all been working their way into that shallow water, and they're definitely getting started. I think we're gonna see panfish beds a bunch this week. Probably tomorrow, honestly. When me and Rick go out tomorrow to that new lake, I'm thinking we're gonna see a bunch of beds. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I am going to be doing an auction tonight. I want to tell you guys about this, okay? You guys knew a couple weeks ago I was upset. I didn't want to talk about it. It's my Uncle Tom, which you guys have never had the opportunity to see on my show. Unfortunately, when he moved up here, he started getting sick and things haven't gone his way. Well, he's not doing so good in the hospital. So I was really praying and pushing for him, but things aren't looking good right now. And I had it planned to put this all together for him, but now what I'm going to do, I've got this box. I put 100 mixed, all it's got my harnesses, panty pounders, pig pounders, 2.0s, the whole nine, and a decal. There's 100 lures in here, drunken dizzies, the whole nine. Um, all of these I'm going to auction off here in 10 minutes. And the proceeds from that is all going to go to my aunt and cousins and just everything that needs to be done over there. So, yeah, I mean, I still pray for Uncle Tom, but, today's been a bad day for him. So, yeah, it sounds like it, Northwoods. That's crazy. Thank you, Fresh Start. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Hey there, Paul. How you doing, brother? He definitely is. Uncle Tom, you know, I I was really hoping to get him on the show, but his health literally just kept getting so bad that he moved up here about, I don't know, 6 years ago, 5 years ago maybe. But when he moved up here, he was not able to fish anymore. I mean, right away his breathing got bad, and then every his health just started decreasing, and it sucks because he had so many plans to go fishing with me and do all this kind of stuff. But yeah, things haven't been going so good. So um yeah, I put something together tonight for them anyway. So like I said, proceeds are going to go to them. Hey Dan, how you doing, buddy? Thank you, Bill. Hey Braden, how's it going, buddy? The bidding I'm gonna start at in 9 minutes. So I usually do my hey Logamo. I usually do the bids, the all the auction stuff at 8:30, and then I usually have a little extra time um, after that to talk some more. So that's what I'm gonna do. I will start the bidding at 8:30 here. And like I said, I see I got a lot more viewers now. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate the heck out of it. You are going to see me pushing a lot more different freedom baits the next couple weeks. I'm just trying to push a whole bunch of their lines, and honestly, I'm loving it. Like I said, I've this past week I was on fire with the 2-inch Apache and the 2-inch Hornet. I haven't been keeping, and you'll understand why in my videos. Then the latest video that'll be out next week, you'll see why. But I try to only keep what I'm going to eat. If and trust me, I eat a lot of fish. I love fish. I can eat it weekly, but you can only eat so much, and I'm not going to fill my freezer, nothing like that. I can get fish whenever I want. If I wanted to go out and catch fish every day and get my limits, I could, but that's just going to screw up stuff. People think that there's a million fish in every lake. There's really not. Population densities aren't that big. So I really try not to take more than I need to. And personally, I enjoy the heck out of releasing those big fish. I really do. It gives you, if you've never released a big fish, I suggest trying it because it gives you a really high accomplishment feeling. I mean, it's excellent. Yeah, I definitely recommend trying it, guys. But you'll see in the video, one day I kept a bunch, but like I said, I haven't eaten all them yet. I ate the bullhead, some of them, and I've got enough fish right now. So right now, all I'm doing is fishing for content, fishing for fun, fishing for knowledge. I learn every day that I'm out, so there's no real reason for me to be keeping. So sorry to hear that, Dan. Oh, they are, Jim. They are really killer. You'll see in the video. I need to start bringing a pole with me to drop down in the water so I can show you guys how these actually look as they're being reeled in, because it's unbelievable and they're super. I mean, like I said, you just put a hook through each one of the balls. That's it. All right, and they're durable. I mean, these will get bit off by the pumpkin seeds and stuff when you're fishing them, but Once they do, these 2 balls last on there a long time. I mean, I caught so many fish the other day, and I mean, literally could have used the same bait all day long if I wanted. There's no need, even though these look amazing in the water, when they get ripped off, it's fine. You can keep catching fish all day long. That is the 2-inch Apache, and then, like I said, I've got the 2-inch Hornet here, which you've already seen me do videos of those, and that's another lure that just looks phenomenal in the water. The best part about these is they're a super soft plastic. So when that blade's spinning, that causes the plastic to move. I mean, this thing swims like crazy while that blade's going. And again, there is nothing out there that will pass that up. Absolutely nothing. In fact, come to think of it, one of you asked a few minutes ago about my trout video. I did do a trout video that'll be coming on this week, and I was using one of these. So you'll get to see in the trout video I'm using plastics and my harness. Worked really good. I'm glad you got out with that, Max. The warthog is an awesome bait. Really awesome bait. Yeah, if you guys like to bass fish, man, the warthog, me and Rick, we've caught everything on them. Walleye, flathead catfish, channel cats, drum, I mean, you name it. Everything eats those warthogs. They don't have size limits though for them, John. You just got to put the hook through the balls, Bill. That's all there is to it. Bees, I've heard of that, and I really, really want to. I planned already to hit Houghton, and you guys, some of you, I know Rick's gonna laugh at this because he thinks I'm joking. Well, he knows I'm not joking, but dogfish, I love, right? I absolutely love dogfish. Houghton Lake has a lot of dogfish in it, so I really want to come down to Houghton and try to do a dogfish video. Also, pike bass, whatever else I get out of there. But while I'm there, I'll probably go camping there real soon. I'm trying to get the roof done, which is going to be, we just ordered all the stuff today. As soon as the roof's done, then I can put everything back into camping and stuff. So, but I want to camp over there in Higgins for sure, on those giant rock bass, because they bumped the master angler up to 12 inches, which is, in my opinion, it's overkill, right? But I have heard that you can get them out of Higgins. So thank you, AP. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys can hit that thumbs up, I really appreciate that. Yeah, they do. That's what I love about them too, Kevin. They eat everything. St. Charles. There is some really good fishing in St. Charles. Yeah. I want to get down there. I actually really want to fish that bad river. So it seems like a lot of fun, man. And the dogfish, absolutely. I'd love to get on those. Oh, you'd be surprised, John. There are so many people up here, and it'll drive you nuts. You'll see these guys just keeping bucket loads of them. But honestly, it's worse to take the bigger fish. Those big fish that are on the beds, that's their main job, all right? Those are spawning fish. Those small to medium-sized fish, it doesn't hurt to take some of them out of the system. But again, you can't overtake. I mean, and people seem to think that it's impossible to do, but it definitely happens. I've seen it way too many times. So I know, Brandon, but my dogs probably wouldn't do too well around a ton of people. They'd just bark. So I'll probably stay in the woods somewhere around there. Thanks, sis. Yeah, we went today. I met Chance up at the Northeastern and we got everything. We're just doing shingles. I paid for everything today. So, oh, you're talking about different sheephead, though. That's the saltwater ones. Those are supposed to be good eating. Did you know, second floor? Some people might not know this. They have closed beaches due to bowfin having their babies in that area. Dogfish they're aggressive enough where they will attack a human if you get too close to them and their babies. That is a fact. That's probably where I'm going to go, Brandon. Yeah, state land. I figure I'll just pop in the woods somewhere with the dogs and Me too, Jim. Thank you. And I want to thank you all for helping. I mean, I've had the money saved up from you guys and from me selling lures and all that for a while, and I just been waiting on the contractors to meet up with me. And today we got things together, and it's going to be good. So thank you, John. Thank you. Oh, yeah, a lot of people don't like them, Kevin, and I do. I feel they do serve their own. They need to be in the ecosystem, no different than anything else. All right, they do serve their purpose, taking care of keeping fish in check. Humans really don't need to do that. All right, we're not made to do that. The fish have their own ecosystem and can be kept on their own. By if left alone, the predators that they have in the lakes and stuff can keep up with that. But oh, they'll bite your legs. They will bite your legs. I was fishing once in Grass Lake, Michigan. I'm going to get to the auction in a minute, guys, but um, once down in Grass Lake, Michigan, I had a stringer full of perch hanging from my belt loop because when I'm wading in the water with shoes, I like to just tie a stringer to my belt loop, right? I'm walking along and I thought I seen a fish, so I looked down. Huge dogfish. I ended up catching it. It was the biggest I ever got. It was 34 inches. He was sitting there right next to my stringer, just staring my perch down. And I know what he was going to do. So I had a lure kind of like a barracuda. It was a bass assassin. Dropped that right down. And that sucker come up and sucked that thing right in by my leg and took off. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right, guys, I'm going to get in. I will get the auction over with so we can get back to talking. Like I said, this auction goes to a very good cause. My uncle is not doing good in the hospital. That's what I was upset about the other day. The money tonight that I get out of this is going to go towards my family. It's going to go to my aunt and cousins and stuff to help them out. There is 100 lures in this box, a mix of pig pounders, panty pounders. I think there's 50 of them, 2.0s. Harnesses, the whole nine. There and a decal. There's a lot of stuff in here. So I agree. I agree, Frieza. Yep. All right. Jim came in at 25. Ian's at 50. Bill's at 100. $100, guys. No, don't do that, Kevin. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. Their teeth is, in my opinion, just as bad as a pike. You don't want to put your fingers in a dogfish mouth. 110. Peachtree's at 110 right now, guys. 110. This is for 100 of the LT Outdoors lures. There's like 20, I think 28 or something of the panty pounders and 28 pig pounders and 2.0s and a lot of stuff in here, guys. A lot of good baits. So it's enough it would last you a very long time. 130 Northwoods Peachtree's at 130, 130, guys. Yeah, they're pretty dangerous. We're at 140 now, guys. 140, 140, 140 right now. And if you guys didn't know too, another cool fact is the dogfish will take their young into their mouth for safety. I've seen it happen myself. It's pretty interesting. And they get beautiful blue coloration this time of year. If you haven't seen it, they look like something out of the ocean. They're really beautiful. We are at 140 right now, guys. That is for 100 LT Outdoors lures, all stuff I've tied. Pig pounders, panty pounders, 2.0s, harnesses, drunken dizzies, lots and lots of stuff in there. So, oh, geez. Yeah, that'd be crazy, Dan. That would have freaked me out. Conehead's teeth. Oh, man. I love Lewiston, man. I love Lewiston. It's a beautiful area. Like I said, I've got a video coming out, guys, in the Lewiston area. I was just up there a couple days ago and did a epic video, so that's coming out. It should be next week. Will be out up there in Lewiston, and tomorrow I'm going to be heading up there too with Rick, and we're going to be fishing a whole new lake. So I'm trying to fish as many new lakes this season as I can and cover some parts of the state. So we are at 150, guys. Dan Whitford comes in. Hey there, Dan. We are at 150. 150. And again, this money goes towards helping my family. My uncle is not doing good. He had a massive heart attack. He's been in the hospital for like 3 weeks now, and he's finally able to move and only talk a little bit. But he's basically saying that the pain's too much, and yeah, things are not going good. So the money from tonight is going to go towards, my cousins and my aunt. So, yep, it's all going towards a very good cause. And my Uncle Tom is one of the kindest, sweetest guys you'd ever meet in your life. He'd give you the shirt off his back, and he's done more for me in my life than I ever deserve. So, just a really great man. Thank you, Jen. We're at 160 right now, guys. 160. Thank you, Bill. Thanks, Don. 200 right now, guys. We are at 200. That is for 100 LT Outdoors lures. Like I said, there is a pile of everything. I mean, everything you could want is in this box, including a decal. I try to throw them in for everybody. So lots and lots of good stuff in here. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Appreciate it. He's a great man. I was lucky enough to fish a lot with him throughout my life, so we have a lot of good memories together. $200 right now, guys. Don's got this box of 100 LT Outdoors lures right now for $200. Dan Whitford comes in at 210. We're at 210 right now, guys. 210 for this 100 LT Outdoors lures. 100 of them, guys. There's the pig pounders, panty pounders, 2.0s, harnesses, drunken dizzies, all kinds of special stuff in there. Lots of great things. So you'll be ready to go with this. Dan's got it at 210 right now, guys. We're at 210. We're at 210. And if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I see there's 68 of you watching and only 40 thumbs up. I appreciate those. They do help the channel. We're at 210 right now. And also, I want to mention, if you guys join the channel under the membership thing, you can start watching all my videos the second that I upload them. So it's a new thing that they're doing with YouTube. So a few of the people, I think 4 people on here so far, have been watching the videos as I upload. So it's fun for them because they get to see them the day that they come out. So we're at 210 right now. Dan Whitford's got it 210, 100 LT Outdoor lures in this box with a decal. All the colors of the panty pig, 2.0s you got in here. Lots of good stuff. Braden, if Braden's still on here. Oh, geez. Well, there goes Braden. He just donated memberships. So let's see who all gets them. He did this the other day. And it's funny because some of these people I don't know are even watching until it shows that it's gifted. But Braden, how do you get... Did you get it, Northwoods? How do you get it, Braden, just so that he can get it if he'd like to? Braden was nice enough to gift one a couple weeks ago. Well, he's done it a couple times now, but it's pretty cool how that works out like that. Dan Whitford, guys, he's at 210 right now for the 100 LT Outdoors lures. We are at 210. I'm going to let this go for another 30 seconds. We're at 210 right now on these lures, 100 LT Outdoor lures that I have all tied myself. All the money goes towards a good cause. It goes for my aunt and cousins and my uncle in the hospital. So we're at 210 right now. Dan Whitford's got it at 210. And again, I appreciate everybody on here. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got her, Dan. Congratulations, buddy. 100 of the LT Outdoors lures. And thank you for your help. As soon as I'm off of here tonight, I will be sending all the money to my uncle. And that box will last you a long time, Dan, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. He doesn't get to pick, John. It's very random. When he does those little giveaways like that, it just randomly chooses 10. Like he's gifting 10. So what it does is it'll randomly pick 10 people out of the 68 viewers that are watching. It's interesting how it happens, but visit a channel, be a button that say join. Oh yeah, I think it's right next to subscribe. I think there's a button there by subscribe that says join. You can do anything from $2 to $20, I think. But when you do that, it you're welcome, Dan. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. My cousins and aunt will appreciate it too. So, but yeah, it's something you can do up there. It should be right next to subscribe. I think it says join. And I even $2, you can start watching all my videos the second they come out. I'm gonna try and do other perks for you guys as well. Pick 58 more. You have a buck and a doe. I usually have quite a few out there right now. I'm sure they are. They're usually right out here by my fence line. Thank you for that, Braden. That was really cool, man. It is pretty exciting to see when it starts picking people like that. It's definitely neat. Now, like I said, guys, I have a lot of different mixed content coming this week. I have been doing a little bit of everything as far as the videos go. I have been catching basically everything you guys would want to see. I've been pike fishing, bass fishing, trout fishing, pan fishing, all that stuff. So tomorrow's going to be a mixed episode because we're fishing a brand new lake. When I fish a brand new lake, I try not to focus too much on one species at first until I can figure out what's really rocking and rolling on that lake. So I do have a game plan. I always have a game plan when I hit a new lake, and tomorrow I do have a feeling it's going to be an epic one. So pretty excited to check them out. Definitely got to watch them, Lisa. The videos I've got because I think you remember. Yep. Yeah, you'll really like them. I've got some epic videos out right now. You'll get to see that video from pan fishing the other day with all them giant panfish. Now, I've been trying to keep the video times down because I know some people complain about long videos. Some people want long videos, so it's kind of hard to keep everybody happy. My one video, though, the probably the best panfish video I've had this year is like 38 minutes. I didn't want to do it that long, but I caught so many big fish that day: bass, pike, crappie, bluegill, sunfish, rock bass. I caught so many big fish that I had to keep it all together. So yeah, 38 minutes I think it was for that video, but it's a pretty epic video. So thank you, Paul. I appreciate that, brother. Thanks. Yeah, I've been really trying my best to keep the channel pumping. I it's what I got to do. I want this channel to grow. I want to get bigger and bigger every year. My main goal is to hit if I can't hit 10,000 by the end of this year, I'm gonna cry because I'm getting so close. It's actually unbelievable how close I'm getting now. It just kind of hit me the other day when I looked at the numbers. I think I only need like 1,300 or 1,200 people left to hit that 10,000. If I hit that mark, I'm gonna freak out. That's gonna be really cool. But hey, how's it going? Um, I don't think they're done, but they're definitely at the end. They are at the end. Oh, Braden did it again. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Kevin got it. Thank you, Paul. You still didn't get picked. Oh man. Sorry about that, dude. That was twice in a row. It is cool though to see all these other names. Hey there, Jim Withers, C. Rains, Tyler K, David Rife, Lloyd Boston, Marciano, Van Hall. How you doing, buddy? Will Audio, how you doing? Some of you guys might not be able to, might not know how to comment and stuff. So you might just be on here chat to listen and stuff. But I appreciate you guys nonetheless. So hey there, Missouri River Fishing. How you doing? Yep, I appreciate everybody that gets on here. Last Sunday, like I said, I wanted to get fishing. It was too nice of a day. I mean, today it was hard not to today too, but I had to get on for you guys. Last weekend though, John, last weekend I did go bullhead fishing, which that's where you just seen this video. That's what I got done and accomplished last Sunday. So I thank you guys for not being upset about that for me fishing that day because I was able to get that content done. Like I said, I'm gonna have a really good cooking video coming out of it that's gonna be on tomorrow. I'm gonna finish that when I get off of here tonight. So I hope you guys enjoy that. 48 more to go. Oh man. Oh, but yeah, thank you guys very much. Aw, thank you, Neil. I appreciate that, buddy. I mean, like I said, I've had some complaints, when my videos are 20 minutes or longer, I've had complaints, but I try my best. In my videos that I'm doing now, I am trying more than ever to explain the baits I'm using, the lures, how I'm retrieving them. I even explained my new reel in the one video because I got a Lose Wally Marshall reel. It's an ultralight reel. I gotta tell you right now, it is the best ultralight reel I've ever owned. All right, I bought it on Amazon last week or the week before. Absolutely love it. It is a wicked panfish reel, and yeah, I'm super excited about it. So, oh, thank you, Paul. I appreciate you guys so much, man. All the great comments and stuff and the support. You guys just keep me going. I really couldn't do it without you guys. I think I appreciate it, Dan, but I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Like the lake I fished the other day was a brand new one to me, but man, I I killed it because basically once you learn the fish during different times of the year, which I keep it in my head, they're going to be the same every lake that you fish. I mean, like I said earlier, the fish right now are going to be shallow, especially once the sun comes up. They are up there trying to warm up. So, no matter the lake you go to right now, the bass and panfish and pike are going to be up in that shallower water. Now, the walleye, they're shallower too, but they'll come shallower in the evening and in the early mornings. When the sun comes up, they'll get back out along that deeper edge, but they don't go too deep this time of year. Um, but other than that, like the fishing's going to stay the same right now for uh, probably a month and a half, maybe 2 months. Once the weather warms up too much, where we're back to 90s, which I hate, by the way, we get up that hot and the water temp gets up that hot. That's when fish start moving out. They don't like that hot water. When it gets too hot, they have to move out deeper. So that's when it gets a little tougher. I appreciate it, Dan. I really do, man. 5 foot water pre-spawn. I I've been getting them in inches, Jim. I mean, the other day, man, I caught 12-inch crappies, 10-inch bluegills, like inches of water. Even I caught a bass, man. I caught a 20-inch bass the other day in like 8 inches of water. I don't know how his back wasn't sticking out of the water. Really amazing. Thanks, Peachtree. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, Brandon. $20 for the two setups. You talking about these ones here? I couldn't charge you that much, man. You can go on my website and get them cheaper than that. My harnesses are not very much, and then you get yourself a pack of the Freedom baits, either a Hornet or Apache. These things, man, they will last you. They will last you a while because, like I said, I caught well over. I probably caught close to 100 fish the other day. That is no joke, not even close to an over exaggeration. And I could have done it on one of these. Yes, it got tore up, and I did swap it out a few times because I just thought, hey, I want to do it with the tail for the show purpose, but really didn't need the tail. Those two balls on there were excellent. So, all all right, Bill. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. I will do that then. Yep, $20. You got her then, Bill. I will throw these two together, and that extra money there will go to my uncle. So I thank you for that. Uh, Start blaming Gemma on my pen's running away on me. Oh man. All right, Mark. I appreciate it, Mark. Thank you. I will throw a couple of them together then when I get off of here. Thank you much. Oh, you definitely got to do some fishing, Mike. Yep. The bass are bedding right now. They just started. I mean, I bet I hit the first beds the other day. Um, it's been 2 days. Yeah, 2 days ago, and I'm pretty sure I was on them right away, the very beginning. So I think this coming week is going to be intense. I think that's most of the betting is going to take place this coming week. All right, thank you, Bill. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, as soon as it gets here, then I'll just send it. I'll send the money out of my account to him when we get off of here, and then when you send the money to me, I'll just throw that in my bank account. So thank you. She won't let you look at it. Oh man, that's funny. That's something I should mention too, guys, because I don't think I've been on here since the Wild Game Dinner. We went down to the Wild Game Dinner. Me, Rick, Braden, and his wife Denise. We all went down to the Wild Game Dinner in Bay City, and the same weekend that I skipped live last weekend, I think it was, and I won a TV, which was really cool through a raffle. Never won anything that big in my life, so pretty excited to have a new TV. And Rick's wife Denise actually won a handgun, so it was pretty cool. Yep. And Paul's daughter won a big cooler, igloo, I think it was, and they ended up trading it for a weather station. So pretty cool. Yeah, it was a fun time though. And the wild game is always excellent. If you guys have never been to a wild game dinner, I definitely think you should because it's just fun, great food, great camaraderie. You know, the people around you are all the same type of people as you. They're all into that. So, yeah, what kind of gun was it, Rick? I know it was the kind you wanted. Oh man, I do want to say this too, guys, before I have to get off this evening. They had a assault rifle there for the raffle that was Star Wars edition, which I don't know how many Star Wars fans I got on here, but it was a it was a really cool Star Wars edition assault rifle. So yeah, I thought that was pretty dang cool, and it was actually on May the 4th, so it was like the perfect day for it. But Smith and Wesson 38. Yeah, it was a great time, Paul. Thank you. Always a great time down there, man. Absolutely. But yeah, the Stormtrooper assault rifle. Never expected to see that in my life. They even had a big. They even had. What was it? They had some other really cool things there for. I put in raffle tickets for a lot of things, guys, especially towards the channel. There were things that I wanted to win that would help the channel. Like for instance, I put in. They had a GoPro 9, which you guys know I've got that I've been using. Beautiful picture. I think that does the best thing to my channel. So I put in a whole bunch of tickets for that because I thought, hey, if I can get another GoPro 9, I'll be set. But that one didn't go. And then, God, what else was there that I really wanted for the channel? I know there was something else. But yeah, just it was a great time. A lot of great raffle stuff and just good friends. Yeah, a lot of fun. Wild Game Dinner was down at the oh Knights of Columbus Hall in Saginaw or Bay City. Yep. It was the Fraternal Order of Police one that Paul invited me to last year and was nice enough to invite us again this year. So it was a good time. Yep. Which that's something I need to start talking about soon too, guys. Is maybe I'll have to make a video so that a lot of you see what's going on. But I have to put together that pheasant hunt for this year. It's going to be the LT Outdoors meet and greet pheasant hunt that we're going to have. It will be the weekend of November. I think it's 2nd and 3rd. I'd have to go back and look through my stuff, but the hunt is going to be $250 per person, but only 20 bucks up front right now to keep or 25 up front to keep your names in. and I'd have to have the rest by the end there. But it's for 2 full days. The hunt itself would be on a Saturday. Friday, we would actually do some skeet shooting the whole day, which is just a total blast if you haven't done that. They have a whole bunch of different skeet setups out there. And then the very next day would be pheasant hunt, which you could literally hunt all day long out there if you wanted. It's not just a, one shoot and you're all done. You get to do a cleanup hunt too, where you can just go wander around the fields with dogs and jump the remaining birds that are left out there and just have a good time. So, and everybody that gets into it, you're going to get to come home with your 10 birds no matter what. So it's just a blast. Aw, you're welcome, buddy. I'm glad you like them. Those Ned rigs are hard to beat. They really are. Yep. They're a lot of fun. It's gonna be awesome, Ian. I've so far there's only a few people that's gotten in on it. I think there's still another 20 people that I can have on it. So I'm just waiting to get everybody in on it. Once the seats are taken, then I definitely will, Paul. I know I have to have the money by I think it was July. So I know it ain't. She wanted it as soon as possible, so I'm definitely going to have to get something going here soon where I can gather everybody together because I need to figure out who all can go. So it's going to be fun, Neil. Absolutely. Oh man, I only cook them for a very short time, AP. I literally just cook them till they're soft and pliable. When those bait because they shrink. Once they shrink and they're flippy, once they're pliable, they're good, man. You don't have to. I see so many people overcook them, brown them up to where they're just gonna taste like breading. Don't do that. You lose your flavor, man. Yeah, cook them. You just cook them till they're soft. Once they're soft and pliable, man, they're perfect. Then they got that rich, earthy taste, and they're excellent. But literally minutes when I do mine. I don't do them very long. Oh, that's cool, John. They definitely have some cool stuff. The winnings at those different dinners. I'd like to go to a Ducks Unlimited banquet myself because I'm a huge duck hunting fanatic. I mean, I'm gonna try and push it more this year. I know I've been doing the trapping to try and gather more subscribers from a different genre, as well as just reach out to people that are interested. But when it comes down to it all, guys, duck hunting is my thing. I fishing for sure is my top dog, but duck hunting, I've been doing it. I've been a duck hunting nut since I was a little kid, and yeah, that's something this year I'm really hoping to put a lot of time into. So, yeah, the hunt's gonna be up in Hubbard Lake. So, nah, that's why I don't watch the news. There's too much of that. The hunt's gonna be in Hubbard Lake, Barry. Yeah, ducks are a blast, especially diver ducks, man. They're so much fun. Oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds good. Second floor. Yeah, our teal season's not very long, and I mean, I don't see that many up here. I want to get down to the bay, Saginaw Bay, and hunt some of those because I hear there's a lot more down there. But up here, we're pretty short on spots for teal. We don't see very many up here. So, oh geez, that's a good win there, John. I put $50 in the other day on the $10 deck, and I was really hoping to win something, but I didn't get nothing. That's not good, Paul. Auction a diver hunt. It's a thought. My hardest thing though, like I've done the fishing stuff before, but people, man, like it's hard for me because I try to pick the best days, but then when I get a hold of people, then they'll say they can't, and then by the end of season, then it's why didn't we go? And it's like I tried, but it's hard, man. I hear you. Outdoors is definitely life. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to get down there for the first week then. All right, happy Mother's Day to you too, Robin. And yep, I'm gonna be hopping off too. I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Again, thanks for reminding me, Robin. And I hope everybody had a great week. I hope you guys enjoy all the videos I got coming because, like I said, I am stacking them up. I am doing some great content. I'm explaining more for you guys. I'm trying my best to give you guys the best that I can. So I really hope you guys enjoy the channel and everything that I do. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to chatting with you guys again next Sunday. Thanks again for all your support.